Guys, you're welcome to Afrinews channel. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please help me to grow this channel. Subscribe, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell also for subsequent updates. Thank you and God bless you as you watch. The Lagos State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of a 19-year-old boy armed robbery suspects identified as Ajayi Latif. He was nabbed with a dummy gun after his gang was allegedly robbed a tricycle driver around VI, that is Victoria Island, by 1 a.m. in the night. 1 a.m. just last night. Today is 20th of November, just last night. The Lagos State Police spokesperson, Olomiwade Jobi said the state's police commissioner Hakeem Odumasu had ordered that he be taken to a state's criminal investigation department for further investigation. Well, this is very, very horrible and is not worth hearing from a 19-year-old boy that's supposed to be in the house with his parents by that time, by 1 a.m. What is the society turning into? This is a very bad story. And I mean, it's left so much to be desired. And I think our parents are not trying actually. Unless this boy is not staying with the parents. If he does, I think to a very reasonable extent, the parents should be held accountable because they cannot be staying, they can't have a child of 19 years old and that child is not in the house as from 8, 9 o'clock in the night and they feel comfortable with it, and not to talk of staying up to midnight without seeing the child. I know that most children these days are very recalcitrant and stubborn, but I know parents also, on the other hand, most parents don't do what they're supposed to do when it comes to bringing up their kids in the Word of God. I know some parents that their children can even come home with some kind of friends and they wouldn't even open their mouth to ask their child, who is this person? Their child can wear any kind of clothes in their presence. Some useless kind of clothes that can be attributed to bad people, cultists, or some wayward people, even keep some kinds of hairstyles. I remember those days. There are some kind of people you cannot, go home with. You can't allow to escort you home because if you do, by the time your parents see you, especially your dad, he will begin to ask you, and he will not take it lightly with you. But most parents these days, they condone those things these days, and it's not helping their kids. It's not helping the society at large. That is another thing that is contributing to the moral decadence that we are having today. Imagine a 19-year-old boy. This boy, I'm very sure he may not have finished his secondary school by now. And he looks very much even younger than 19 years old. Another story we have here is that the RRT, Rapid Response Team of Lagos State Police Command, has returned to a certain woman a purse containing 115,000 naira and a technophone to the woman. So they tweeted on their Twitter handle that a woman was on a bike and they suspected her purse to have fallen off the bike. But while they kept on calling the bike man and the woman, they thought maybe they wanted to arrest them. So they had to throw them with their van down to the woman's compound and gave the woman the purse, a red purse, as you can see there, a red purse with that has about 115,000 naira inside of it and a technophone, of which the woman confirmed that everything inside the purse was intact. So this is very, very commendable to the police because it's this kind of news is very, very scarce. Although it does happen, it all depends on who is leading the squad. If their boss man, the man in charge of the squad, is a very good man, or maybe happens to be somebody that has conscience, they can do it because it's very, very scarce of police. A police that can ordinarily defraud an innocent citizen, threaten you at gunpoint and do away with whatever thing you have. how much more when it comes to something that just fell for them cheaply like this. It's very, very commendable to them, and I think other police, other especially the bad ones, the bad eggs we have in the police, should just try to emulate them. If this becomes the order of the day, our society should be a very good one. Their tweet reads, RRS officers while on patrol this evening around a Gondor saw a red pulse fell from a lady on a bike. They picked it up and tried signaling the rider, but he mistook it for an attempt to arrest him. Gradually, they followed the bike to her destination and then handed it over to her. She confirmed the sum of 115,000 naira and the techno phone inside the purse were all intact. End of quotes. Thank you guys for watching. I just want to implore you that to just subscribe to my channel, and God will greatly bless you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate subscription and everything you do. Please subscribe if you have not. It's free and does not take time. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.